What is going on, you guys? It is Teenage Knight here, and I am back with this series, my connected franchise, where I will be the Philadelphia Eagles when we go throughout this season. Our first game is against the Washington Redskins, so we will see how this game plays out. And this is not a live commentary, obviously, or else that transition wouldn't have, my voice wouldn't have continued. None of these will be live. I'll be honest, I'm lazy, and live sounds like a lot of hard work and editing, and I don't want to do that. I'm fine with the editing that I do now. But I show the coin toss, and here comes the opening kick, and the season is underway. The 2013-2014 season is underway with a touchback. Yeah, wonderful. And here comes the very first play of the entire year. And it is a nice run by Alfred Morris for a 7-yard gain. And then Philadelphia finally drags him down. And here we are seeing the players to watch, or the starters for this team. Later on in the drive, it is 3rd and 3 now. Washington, RG3 calling a few audibles, dropping back, looking, and he will go down. I don't even know who's got credit. It was Gaithers, however you say his name. He gets credited with the sack. First sack on the year for Philadelphia. First sack of this year, which will be a great year, hopefully. In this, we're off to a horrible start in real life, or whatever. And now this is the Philadelphia Eagles' first play of the season. Remember, LaShawn McCoy's out. Bryce Brown breaks tackles. He's shoving people off. Jeremy Maclin threw a block, and he is gone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. First play of the year, Bryce Brown comes out and scores a touchdown. He might be a suitable backup. He should be a very suitable backup. It should definitely suffice for LaShawn McCoy being gone. 48-yard touchdown run to begin the year. Not too bad. And I'm just showing the highlights here because that was a tremendous play. Broke the tackle and then kind of bounced off one of his blockers. And then Jeremy Maclin kind of like halfway through a block. And now 1st and 10 for the Redskins. It's a play action, and he gets leveled, but then it's recovered by Fletcher, and I believe it was Patrick Chung who leveled RG3. Yes, it was on the play. So the Redskins are off to a horrible start here as Patrick Chung lays out RG3, and then Brandon Fletcher recovers the fumble before it even hits the ground, I believe. So we're off to a really good start. And now this would be the second play of the next drive. As you can see, Bryce Brown still in the game. Vic under center, handoff to Bryce Brown, his 3rd carry of the game, and he is gone again. So he already has 3 carries and 2 touchdowns to start the year, and he's just the backup. If we had LaShawn McCoy, that would be tremendous right now, because that would give me a sense that we're going to have a great year with LaShawn, but, you know, he's out for the first 2 weeks. If you didn't watch episode 1, the link to the playlist is in the description. But LaShawn will be out for the first 2 games. And so Bryce Brown will have to suffice, I guess. And I'm okay with that with the way he's playing. Next possession for the Redskins on 3rd down. RG3 will throw an option out to Alfred Morris, and he will get the first down. That option play, I was not expecting that, honestly. And now, later on in their drive again, 3rd and 3 once again. The Redskins from under center. He looks, fires, finds, I can't even tell who that was, Paulson. 9-yard reception, but it gets the first down. RG3 had to throw off his back foot, but like I said, doesn't matter. As long as you get that first down, it's good. Now from RG3 from the pistol formation, I believe. Once again, still don't know what that's called. I'm sure someone will tell me. And Alfred Morris may be gone. No, he is finally brought down. I believe he was brought down by Kerry Williams. And now RG3 from, I don't even know what formation this is. Handoff to Alfred Morris. And that formation worked. Touchdown, Washington Redskins. As RG3 celebrates. So the Redskins are fighting back. They're not just going to lay down and take a beating. They got off to a bad start, but maybe now they can turn it around and make this game a little bit closer. You saw Chip Kelly there. And for some reason, Deshaun Jackson is in the backfield, and he gets stuffed on a 3rd and 8. Now it's 4th and 5. I didn't see who it was. I just assumed Bryce Brown was back there. So I guess Deshaun Jackson is our 3rd-string halfback. And Patrick Chung with the interception on this next drive. I forgot to transition into the next drive, but Patrick Chung gets the pick 6. And Philadelphia will go up 21-7 in the first quarter. So Washington is off to a rough start. Philadelphia is off to a great start on the year. And as you can see, Patrick Chung celebrating. But that was just, I think that was a user pick too. It's not going to show the replay of me getting the user pick, but it was a great play for me at least. I love the interception animations in this game this year. They're pretty good. And now you see Washington on another 3rd down, 3rd and 2 on their next possession. He'll just hand it to Alfred Morris and just let him do work. But Nate Allen levels him on the play. Nate Allen obviously did not like that he got that 1st down, and the field marker was in the way there a little bit. But now RG3 I'm not even going to try to say most of these anymore. And Patrick Chung gets leveled, trying to level Alfred Morris. And now Morris has already got 100 yards on the day, and it's the 2nd quarter. But I think Bryce Brown is close to 100 yards also. Later on in the drive, as you can see, they're a little bit closer to the goal line. And he throws it out. And D. Young, I don't know who it is, but he stiff arms him. And now it's 3rd and 1. We'll have to see how the Redskins handle this situation. RG3 from under center drops back looking, firing. He finds Davis, and Davis gets leveled by Nate Allen, and he would be injured. Davis might get fined for that one. If you could get fined in this game, I'm sure he would, because that might have been helmet to helmet for how hard that hit was. But still leading 21-7. I guess RG3, there's something new in this year's game where they wait till like 30 seconds to snap the ball and they just do like hard counts. No one ever jumps. But RG3 would throw the touchdown right here to Paulson. Make it 21-14 right before halftime. And yeah, the Redskins are starting to come back. Yeah, Bryce Brown saw their 5 carries, 103 yards on the day. Now Vic dropping back, looking. Where's he going to go with it? He's going to get sacked. That's what's going to happen. Make it 2nd and 20. And now it's 3rd and 20 after an incomplete pass. So Vic from under center will drop back and look for another target. And he just dumps it off to Deshaun Jackson, who came out of the backfield again. I don't know why we have him as a 3rd-string halfback. I may need to sign another halfback to stop this, but I mean, just to have a 3rd-string halfback, since LaShawn will be back in a couple weeks anyway. So on the Redskins' next drive, still down 21-14. They come out of that weird formation again. He tosses it to Alfred Morris, and Morris would break off this run. Fletcher would miss him. 15 rushes, 135 yards. He is killing us on the ground today. As now RG3 from shotgun, I'm just going to call it shotgun, screw it. And he'll just run it. He's just going to run this one. He's going to get a nice 12-yard gain, 11-yard gain. But he would run the hurry-up offense. And now Philadelphia runs the hurry-up offense in real life, but I don't run it in this game, so they might not be used to it. And I try to go for the interception. It obviously doesn't work, and Patrick Chung cannot get there in time. So the Redskins go from down 21-7 to tie it up 21-21 right before halftime. So obviously they are still fighting in this game. 9 seconds to go before halftime, trying to get into field goal range. Michael Vick throws it, and it is intercepted. And that will be Vic's first pick on the year, which I'm sure there will be many because my play style, there's a lot of interceptions. And Vic's play style in real life, there's a lot of interceptions. So, yeah, there will just be a lot of picks in this year. So if you don't like interceptions, sorry. But I will try to get a new quarterback, maybe, if Vic does bad enough. Remember, we did sign Tim Tebow to be our backup. But now we hand off to Bryce Brown again, and he'll get a short... Oh, no, he fumbles the football. I figured he'd get a short little gain, and now we are in a situation... I believe it's the second half now. Yeah, it is. That was the first play of the second half, I believe. And now we're in a position where we could be down as Alfred Morris is just getting another huge gain. 16 rushes, 140 something yards. I think it's at 148. But we're in a situation where we could be down 21-28 now. And the Redskins drop back from shotgun. RG3 looking and firing, finding his target in the end zone. 21 unanswered points from Washington. And this is obviously not a good thing for Philadelphia. And now the Eagles got to come out and try to make a drive to see what would happen. And on 2nd and 2, they run an option. And Bryce Brown gets a block from Michael Vick. And had Vick been a little bit faster, I think if Vick would have made that one last block, Brown would have been gone. But Vick not fast enough in his old age. Maybe the older Vick could have done it. But now Vick going deep on a 2nd and 6, and we've got a touchdown to Deshaun Jackson. Michael Vick just bombed that one out. I believe that was like maybe a 50-yard touchdown. I didn't see what yard line we were on. But we do get the touchdown. Chip Kelly's obviously just calling for the extra point to tie it up. That was a tremendous play there. Deshaun just burned the coverage, and I saw Michael Vick, not I. I didn't do this. This is Michael Vick. Michael Vick saw the opportunity and took it. And now the Redskins are in a situation where they need to score or something. And what they do is they give it to Garcon, who gets completely leveled by Nate Allen. Nate Allen's going to end up getting, like, injured this year from all the hard hits that he does, which would suck because he's obviously making some big plays. And now it's 3rd and 8. I guess I just completely skipped the rest of that Washington drive. But Vick, it's still 28-28, gives it off to Macklin, and that'll make it 4th and 2. And we would go for it, and we'll see what happens here. And it looks like it's going to be an option. They give it to Bryce Brown. Bryce Brown gets the first down, but he kind of got leveled on the play. And now they come out on 1st and 10. Very next play, Vick, play action to Bryce Brown looking. I think he had an open guy there, but I don't think he saw him. So that'll be a 4-yard rush for Michael Vick. Next play, Vick drops back looking, and he sees a guy open. He's got him, and picked off by Phillips. I think that's Kenny Phillips. I don't know. I think it's Kenny Phillips. Nearly positive. We advance way into the Redskins drive. It's 4th quarter now. Just the start of the 4th quarter. And the Redskins fire over the middle, and he finds Santana Moss, who will get a nice 20-yard gain. We held him to no catches until then, so our defense is playing pretty good. And now it's 3rd and 3. And RG3 will drop back, look, find a target, but he gets leveled. And that might be Kerry Williams. I think the other guy was Brandon Fletcher from earlier in the game. They would make the field goal, so now it's 21-38. Philadelphia's got to find a way to do something, and Vick throws an interception. Not what we wanted there, obviously. It sucks. And it looks like as long as if the Redskins score here, it's game over, or if they get a touchdown, or if they can run the clock out. But RG3 throws a pick to Barwin, who I believe is our defensive end. I don't know why he was playing zone, but he was. I'm happy he was because it resulted in that interception, and that brings new life to Philadelphia. And on 3rd and 9 now, Michael Vick's got to do something because you can't let that happen to a defensive end and not pay him back, as Riley Cooper will make the catch. And now we advance way into the Eagles' drive. We have Chris Polk in the backfield, so we do have another halfback. So why was Deshaun in? But Chris Polk gets it down to the 2-yard line. I don't know why Deshaun's ever in the game, or like in the game in a halfback. And right now, 2nd and goal. Here we go. Handoff, Bryce Brown. He dives. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And Philadelphia will take the lead 35-31 over Washington. And now Washington's got to run a 2-minute drill, or a 1.5-minute drill. 2nd and 10 from on Washington. For some reason it got really bright. I don't know why. But he finds Davis, and now that makes it 3rd and 3 for the Redskins. And RG3 running the hurry-up offense. He's in shotgun. He snaps the ball. He's looking and firing and nearly intercepted. Had that been picked off, that would have been the ball game, guys. There would have been no hope left for Washington at all. But now it's 4th and 3. An incomplete pass and it's over. A sack and it's over. What happens? They get the completion and the drive will continue. They run a hurry-up offense again, and RG3's in the shotgun one more time, and he fires it, and he finds Morgan, or I don't know who that was. I can't remember his first name, but alright, I hope that lag didn't show up in the video, but it showed up there. RG3 from shotgun one more time, and then Kerry Williams drops the interceptions, and now 3rd and 10. RG3 from shotgun, looking, gets leveled by Vincent Curry. I believe that's who it was, and they call a timeout. 4th and 17, 35-31, 43 seconds remaining in the game. The pressure is on in Washington for RG3 in his return game. Passes it to Santana Moss, not going to get enough on the play. And that will pretty much be the end of it. Michael Vick comes out and takes the knee, and that will be the ball game pretty much. As that makes, yeah, I tried to run a few plays, as you can see. Now it's 4th and 17, but that's the ball game. It was a close, competitive ball game that started off where Washington looked like they were going to get slaughtered. They fought back. They got the lead twice, and then their defense could not hold back the Philadelphia offense. Vic showed very little promise for this year. Bryce Brown showed a lot of promises. He ran for over 200 yards. I don't know if that's going to get shown. But for some reason, the play of the game is their field goal where they took the lead. I don't know why. I would make it where Bryce Brown diving into the end zone, but whatever. You can see Washington talking to their owner. Here's the game stats. We did not pass that much, but 210 rushing yards. Both had 4 takeaways. And then this will be the last view that you see of this stadium before we advance on. And then our next game will be against the San Diego Chargers, and it looks like the Cowboys won, the Redskins obviously lost, and the Giants lost, and I think they played the Cowboys, so that makes sense. So next game will be the San Diego Chargers. Hopefully that game will be up pretty soon. And, well, Bryce Brown showed a lot of promise. And Vic showed very little. I think I already stated those. But I will see y'all or talk to y'all next video.